Welcome everyone, I'm at Walt Disney World, and did you know that Walt Disney World had, and you could say still has, an airport runway? It is true, and it happens to be right behind this tree line. Want to check it out? Join me, shall you? The runway is pretty easy to find, just basically right off the side of the monorail track, right through the gates of the Magic Kingdom. And anybody can drive up in there. It's not off limits, it's just a road that turns into the runway. But it's just right up here on the right. As you're driving along, you will see the monorail cross over this road. If you just take a right down this little access road, you just turn right in here. And this road will actually become the former runway. You may have actually seen it yourself as you're taking the monorail from the Transportation Ticket Center heading towards Epcot. As you are on the monorail, off to the left of the tree line, you will notice something very interesting. What looks to be like an unused parking lot. It's actually very simple to get to. Instead of turning into the actual Magic Kingdom parking lot, just turn down this road, and as you're veering up towards this regular parking lot right over here, as you're doing a U-turn to go out, just drive right down the accessible old school airplane runway. Pretty amazing. It was given the name STOL port, short takeoff and landing. Short takeoff landing. Basically, it was not big enough to actually house the planes, and huge airliners cannot actually land here. But basically, if you flew into the Orlando International Airport or the other surrounding bigger airports, you could take a small plane and land on the actual runway, which is actually right over there. Even though it is nothing more than a distant memory, it was used on a lot of occasions from executives flying in and out, celebrities flying in and out to go to Walt Disney World. It's pretty amazing and bizarre to think that there is an actual runway on Walt Disney World property. All you have to do is just turn right in here and drive down this road, turn into this parking lot, and then as you veer out, as you're trying to return back to the main road, you will do a U-turn and you will actually drive right down the old runway. As you're driving along, it just seems like you're going down a normal road. But once we get to this little cusp in the road here, it will actually widen, and this was what began the runway, starting basically right here is where the runway began back in the early 70s. Lots of airplanes flew right through here and landed, going to Walt Disney World, to the Magic Kingdom. And this basically all shut down when they built the monorail track from Transportation Ticket Center over to Epcot, because over to the left, where we are to the left over here, is actually where the monorail platform track is. And you do not want airplanes landing and flying in next to, that close to the monorail. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this little unknown fact about Walt Disney World. I do a whole veritable plethora of other types of videos. Please subscribe to keep updated, as well as check out my other channel called The Daily Woo. I also do an unedited vlog on that channel, The Daily Woo. I've been doing it a very long time. I have not missed a day yet, so please go and check that out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Wait for it. Wait for it. Shonk, gonk, gonk, gonk. Monorail.